Hello, Empress Justice here, aka Fabian Deacon. If you'd like to check out my daily readings, you can check them out on Empress Justice Tarot on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my April 2022 reading, you can check that out on Empress Justice Tarot YouTube. If you'd like to check out the new moon reading for the 1st of April, that's already been uploaded for a minute now. You can check that out on Empress Justice Tarot YouTube as well. How are you guys doing? So, update on me. All right, so this weekend has been eventful. I didn't think I would take things as far as I did, but I felt that, you know, I made a video yesterday talking about RNA sequencing and you know, basically intermingling that with talking about the family, and I kind of anticipated them recording me, because the thing is, as a targeted individual, you've got to anticipate everything, right? So I created a backup channel. I'd actually created it some time ago, but this was the first time that I decided to have a video put up on my backup channel. That's Fabian Deacon TI. So what I might do is anything that's controversial or anything that might get taken down, I'll just put on that channel. So that way, if that one gets taken down, I can just put on another one, and so on and so forth. It's really not that difficult. But yeah, it's a lot that I've revealed over the last weekend. There's Ciara Tavares, who's going through the exact same thing as me. Her evidence has been destroyed, though, so it's a lot more extreme than what I'm going through. You know, and basically letting the whole TIs know about it, and then just, it's going to be a very, very different vibe from now on, because now it's going to be very clear to everybody that I was telling the truth this whole time. And not only was I telling the truth, but this whole rumor mill about me was a lot more serious than everyone thought. This is the thing, right? People spread rumors all the time. It's human nature. We all do it. You never ever fucking expect that there's going to be anything sinister behind it. I don't want to sympathize with people who have been calling me out my name, but it's like you don't ever think that it's going to lead to anything serious. And I think the curse of gang stalking, the curse that I've been subjected to with regards to this torture, is also my blessing, because it's like, now nobody can't talk about me without being an accomplice or an accessory to coercive murder. But like, really think. Do you ever think when you're talking shit about somebody for 30 seconds that it's going to lead to that? On some real shit. So again, I don't want to sympathize with people talking shit about me, but really think about it from the perspective, especially even perps who are hired to talk shit about you and hired to observe you. They don't realize how far this shit goes. Let alone the people that the perps are talking about you to. They don't know how far this shit goes. So imagine if this shit gets around these schools today. Imagine the fucking shockwaves. It doesn't bear thinking about. So whilst I feel like the gang stalking, and I know this is not intentional on the part of the gang stalkers, but I honestly feel like sometimes the gang stalking offers me a certain amount of protection, because now nobody can't fucking talk about me without being an accessory to murder and without being linked to some of the most dangerous, scumbaggiest people on the fucking planet. So now the perps doing it, now the people involved doing it, the 100 monkeys that are following the narcissist, now that they have a real decision to make. It's a decision that's out of my hands, but this is the fortunate thing about it. I don't have to, it's weird, because everybody else is carrying this massive fucking guilt. I don't have to carry it. I don't have to carry the shame, because it's their shame to carry. I'm not murdering myself, so I don't have to carry it. If I cuss somebody out, It's not so that I can facilitate their torture or facilitate directed energy weapons being more effective or facilitating acoustic weaponry being more effective. If I cuss somebody out, then I'm cussing somebody out. It offers me a certain amount of insulation. And plus, whilst I don't necessarily have any control, or well, that much control as to where I'm moved to, it's the people that have been doing this to me. It's the defense systems companies. It's the Black Ops military people. It's MI5. It's my own government. Every single time I move, they don't just have to foot the bill for my benefits or for the flat that I live in. They also have to foot the bill for the amount of manpower that it takes to stalk me or to have people firing weapons on me. This shit is expensive. This shit is expensive. That's why, like, I've been moved from place to place. The reason why I've been moved from place to place, I've said it before, is because at a certain point, too many people knew what was going on and they had to move me out. Before there was any danger of anybody finding out what was really going on, they had to move me. But again, like, if you're a normal person going through this shit, you're a normal person talking about somebody else on behalf of somebody you liked, and that person happens to be a perp, and then you realize the shit that they fucking landed you in, like, I am so glad I'm not a fucking perp. Like, I'm almost glad that I'm not a normal person. 'Cause fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine the gravity? And then on top of everything else, on top of the fact that you are involved in a coercive murder of one person, of one individual, possibly many individuals around your city, because there's experimentation into psychological warfare, into counterintelligence, and into directed energy weaponry, acoustic weaponry. Mental health are used as a fucking henchman in order to silence victims. All of that is military. So all of that is contributing to the war effort. Look at the stocks and the defense systems industry. All of that is contributing to an upcoming war. We've already got the war in the Ukraine. How many other wars have we had? This shit started way back from fucking Syria. Like I said before. So all the directed energy weaponry, acoustic weaponry, psychotropic weaponry that can affect people's mood, where do we think that, like explore the possibilities of that shit? Everything that you're doing to that one person is contributing to a downward spiral in society as a whole. That is on top of what you're already doing to one person. That shit does not even bear thinking about. And if I was a normal person, I'd be shitting myself. Maybe the perps ain't shitting themselves because they don't care either way. You get different types of perps. You get some perps who are ashamed of what they're doing, not feeling guilty, but ashamed. And then you get perps who don't give a shit. But imagine the normal people who are manipulated by the perps. That shit doesn't bear thinking about. Nanotech, all of it, you're a part of. Just by believing some dickhead's bullshit story. And I know damn well that normal people did not fucking ask for this. I know damn well that they fucking didn't. The reason why I didn't do a video until about 10 o'clock in the morning is because it's the deep breath before the plunge. Everyone's going to know what's going on. There's no way that they won't. There's no way that they won't. That shit is going to spread like wildfire. And everybody who's involved is going to know the full gravity of what they've done. And it's not going to be an easy thing to deal with. And the truth of the matter is that I'm bracing for impact. Because usually when the truth comes out, like in such a major way, it's usually the person who told the truth that gets attacked the most. Because it's easier. Can't attack yourself. So I'm just bracing for impact at this point. Because people are fucking stupid and they're irrational as hell. I'm bracing for impact over him. I'm bracing for impact over here. If anything, I think the bullying might get worse. Because what I've experienced over the weekend, like, I'm doing my thing and I'm ignoring what's going on. But there was like constant screaming, constant yelling. It got to a point where, you know, I think the little girl kept talking about me and the mother, because the thing is, I can hear everything. So the mother had to drag her downstairs, open the door to hear what was going on in my flat. And she said, well, can you hear anything? No. Slam the door. Because the little girl was still carrying on even after everything that she knew, even after all the information was presented to her, she was still carrying on. But this is the thing, I don't even think all the information was presented to the little girl, because she keeps pressing her mother, why won't you let me insult her? What is going on? I think that family are keeping secrets from each other, which just makes it even worse. It's like, the situation is just, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't do shit like this. And then like, but the thing is, they do shit like this and then they blame me for telling the truth. I'm like, no, you made your bed. You have to lie in it, man. Just like if I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to go around exposing everybody's shit, I'm going to have to fucking lie in the bed that I've made. I can't escape from that. But yeah, this is going to be a very interesting week. For damn sure. And again, like, every time I think about, like, you know, what upsets me, what really gets me upset is the illusion of having control over a situation and failing to control it. When I remind myself of the situation that I'm in, I'm a gang stalking victim. I am on a lifelong list for coercive murder. Potentially every person that I run into, from family to acquaintances to strangers, could be an accessory to my murder. That's when I start to calm down, because I'm like, no, I can't control this. So why am I going to worry about it for? It relaxes me. It makes me think, okay, I can't control this. I can't control this. So I'm not going to freak out about it. But that's what's really upset me. That's what's really upset me over the years. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, I have a sense of right and wrong, and I don't do the things that I know are right. I don't do them because I'm human. But then I think to myself, I'm acting like I can really control certain things. I'm acting like I can really control what people say. I'm acting like I can really control what people do. How about I just don't do that and I just tell the fucking truth? Way better for me. Way better for me. Can't control the shit, so I'm not going to try. I'm going to try to live my life as much as I can for my own enjoyment and for my own fulfillment. And that's all I can do. Something comes, I'll deal with it. Anyway, I have got some reading to do today. I've got some readings to do today. I got another video to make, because I'm going to make it on my other channel. Some of you know what my other channel is. I'm going to make a video on the Will and Jada thing, because everybody's talking about it. I felt like, as Empress Justice, that I should really make an astrological video on it, but I'm not feeling to do that. So I'm just going to do a commentary piece on it. But my fellow TIs, I love you very much. Take care. You stay blessed. Yeah, we got South Node and Scorpio, mate. This shit is about to get very, very interesting. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.